Greetings, people of YouTube. Well, other than the Pokerus video, this is the first time you hear me talking. Because, well, you know, I had a cell phone back then. And also another thing that occurred to me, now that Pokemon Battle Revolution Wi-Fi battles are both rare and not exactly catching the ratings, I thought I'd do something different from now on. Well, for my part, I thought I'd do Let's Plays. And let's see, it's from Konami. You're all probably wondering, what could it possibly be that could be my first Let's Play? Well, let's let the intro do that. That's right, a classic from the PlayStation 2. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. And as you can probably tell from the camera quality, it's not exactly the emulators. I decided to do the good old-fashioned PlayStation 2. And also, I'm using my good old Fujifilm camera with the tripod my stepdad recently acquired from the attic. So let's get this puppy started. Oh yeah, and you're probably wondering how I even got this game despite how long it's been since PlayStation 2s are good. Well, it all started, well, I went to a place called M&M Video Games, which is in Marietta, where I was selling some of my old Xbox games. And then I decided to stroll around a bit. And wouldn't you know it, I found this game and bought it. So, let's get to the intro. It's the British Empire in the 1480s. The War of the Roses, a power struggle between the houses of Lancaster, Red Rose, and York, White Rose, to decide a royal successor was nearing an end. With the Yorkists well in the lead, the reign of Richard III was but a step away. And in France, Yugi, Henry Tudor, the last Lancastrian heir, was forced to live a life of exile. Lancastrian forces are rendered powerless by ancient cards of sorcery, wielded by Seto and his 7 followers who, known as the Rose Crusaders, served under the flag of Lord Crawford, a powerful Yorkist nobleman. Lacking a duelist to champion their cause, defeat was imminent for the Lancastrians. In England, duel card games were still at the fledgling stage. Thus, the Lancastrians had to look elsewhere for a duel master capable of facing the Rosencrews in battle. With this in mind, Margaret May Beaufort of Lancaster secretly requested a high druid to summon a duelist from another age. Oh my god! Splat!
from the mystic circle of red and white roses, the only capable of harnessing pure power.
Meh, I don't find that good. Let's try Yoda.
There was truth to the legend of the Rose Duelist. Lady Margaret, I did it! Now we have the means of defeating the evil forces of Ross and Cruz. Oh, my apologies in my excitement. I'd forgotten I was in the presence of a Jedi. Oh wait, I'm a Rose Duelist. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Yoda. No wait, wrong script. Simon McMorman. I Druid and servant of Lancaster. May I be so bold as to ask the name by which the Rose Duelist would like to be known?
Oh, I just need to get a drink of water. Better? Okay, so I'm gonna do my new alias, or, you know, my new nickname that I changed recently. Samurai Jack. It was either this or Hispanic Latios, cause, well, I am Hispanic. But, something went wrong with trying to do the Google Plus thing, so Samurai Jack it was, and technically, and right now it kind of fits.
Samurai Jack. A fine name indeed. Now here's the situation. The year is 1485, and you are currently in Stonehenge, near Salisbury, England. The British Empire is in turmoil with the House of the Lancasters' rightful claim to the throne being challenged by usurpers. The power struggle, referred to as the War of the Roses, name based on badges used by both sides, a red rose for the Lancastrians, and a white for the Yorkists. Right now our kingdom is threatened by the Yorkists, and a wrongful claimant to the throne. All because the Yorkists enjoy the support of the Rose Crusaders and their sorcerers white rose cards. Using our rose cards, summoned you here we have Samurai Jack to this day and age. We hope that your dueling experience will defeat the Rose Crusaders.
The only well, as you'll see, it'll be way different from the usual table map you see at either your local school or college. Sorry if I keep slipping up. This is literally a live commentary.
And lead us to victory. You'll help us, of course you will.
Oh, sorry. Bit of sentence there.
Forced to me to even doubt where your loyalties lie. Rumor has it that only the legendary Rose Duelist stands a chance against the power of Rose and Crows. We appreciate any help you can provide against them. Before I forget, I should warn you that the rules of dueling differ from those of your age. Here in England, dueling is governed by what is known as the perfect rule.
So yeah, the government focuses on children's trading card games. So yeah, it's like, if we want to decide to either raise the taxes, we have to decide it with a duel.
In addition to several minor distinctions, there are two major differences. One is the existence of movement or positioning. The other is the deck leader concept.
Yeah, by deck leader concept, they're kind of talking about the season 3, where, you know, the characters have to choose a certain card as their deck leader, and, you know, if it's destroyed, lose. And also, it's pretty much like chess, when you think about it.
There are two aspects of dueling that were lost in the process when the ancient sport of duel monsters was adapted to card form. The perfect rule represents these lost rules that were miraculously revived here in England. Perhaps a practice duel will serve better than an explanation, shall we?
I don't think I'll be doing a practice duel. I already did an entire playthrough that I will. That is foreshadowing. Ooh.
First, Samurai Jack, you must select the deck to duel with. It is important that you feel the force of a deck leader. Oh wait, I mean vibrations of a deck leader. The minute resonations that ring true to your soul. The cards themselves draw their power from the energies of the ancient ones. The deck leader acts as an intermediate between the ancient ones and the deck wielder. Samurai Jack. It is essential that you must select a card leader whose rhythm matches the stirrings of your soul. There are several decks from which to choose. Give it some serious thought and make your selection. Carefully you must choose, for the deck you select will guide the destiny of your duels.
So let's see, we got Maiden of the Aqua, Birdface, and Wolfax Wielder. Well, considering Samurott is a water type, let's go with Maiden of the Aqua.
I see you've selected your deck.
So that's the effect of the Celtic Rose cards. It looks like there's some truth to the rumor that Rose cards are capable of time transformation.
Was there?
It's been some time since the Battle of Barnet, old one.
Rosencrantz brings you here. What is?
You know what I mean. Really trying to do my best to do the Yoda sentence structure. Only a member of the Rose Crusaders may call me by that name. If you may recall, I told you once before that you may only address me as Seto. Or does memory fail you, old man? And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. I must admit, there's a certain aura of power emanating from you. I believe an introduction is in order. I am Seto, leader of the Rose Crusaders. There are members of our little group who prefer to call me by the name of C. Rosencrantz.
Again I ask you. Brings you here, what is Seto?
Mind your manners, old man. What else would bring me here? I've come for the Red Rose cards. After all, it was you who showed me how the summoning capabilities would evolve in the Red Rose cards, or combined with the transport powers of the White Rose cards.
You aren't thinking of attempting the forbidden rose summoning? If so, then the Red Rose cards must
sorry.
The Red Rose cards must never fall into your evil hands. Card sorcery taps into the powers of the Ancient Ones. By their very nature, each card is double-edged. Is a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. The Rose cards also alone harness tremendous power. There's no telling what horrors one might unleash to the world by combining both red and white. I will sacrifice my own life if needed to prevent any from uttering the spell of doom.
The spell of doom? Fool! The 16 red and white rose cards grant power over all. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. We Rose Crusaders have sworn to create a utopia free from the ravages of war. We attempt to accomplish this with the power of the cards. And we shall do so by extending the rule of Richard III throughout the known world. By the way, it was clever of you to form a circle of red roses within the white rose barrier to summon the Rose Duelist. But you were foolish to come alone. This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you'll only do so by handing over the red rose cards.
Me? A fool? Then what about you? Are you fool enough to actually bring me the red rose cards? Would you remain here in my possession? Right after the summoning, I had the cards dispersed among our best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands.
Then you leave me with but one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rose Duelist.
You take leave of your senses.
And you speak too soon, old man. Heed my words, Duelist. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you will require 16 cards of the red and white roses. The red and white positions must be laid out in reverse of the summoning order to send you home.
You know the spell?
Since you need the 16 rose cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Help us gather the cards and I shall guarantee your return after we achieve our ultimate goal.
Absurd proposal it is. Do you think that an honorable Samurai Jack would even lead an ear to your ridiculous proposal?
Can you be so sure, old man? Let me see, Simon's side has 8 of the red rose cards, while my side, the Rose Crusaders, has possession of the 8 white rose cards. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates that you could side with either of us. But I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war after all. After all, who was desperate enough to summon you in the first place? I think it's quite clear which side is best positioned to send you home.
Samurai Jack! Heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic!
Simon, you must you resort to name calling? I'm hurt. I tell you what, why don't we leave the decision to our dear Duelist? After all, Simon, the Duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it?
Well, yes, but...
Splendid! In keeping with the tradition of the old temple gardens, I offer you a choice, Duelist. Here are 2 roses. The white rose represents me, and the red for old Simon here.
For the sake of justice, choose the Jedi! I mean Red Rose!
Stand by my side, Duelist. Choose the Sith, I mean White Rose. So let's see. Side with Seto or side with Lancastrians? Well, let's go with the good guys. How disappointing. Oh well, you made your choice, and I respect that. For now, I will guarantee your safe passage until you've met with Yugi. After all, I don't want our little game to end too quickly. That wouldn't be sporting. I look forward to the day when we meet again, Duelist. Until then... The French Empire brags. Well, something. Lisa, knock off that racket!
Samurai Jack, I present Prince Yugi, last Prince of Lancaster, a true Welshman, and the hope of we who call ourselves Celts. My lord, may I present Samurai Jack, the Rose Duelist.
You served us well, Simon. My mother was wise in summoning you from Scotland.
You honor me, sire.
Duelist, I am Yugi. Actually, Henry Tudor is my name, but I find it tiresome. You may call me Yugi. I'm sure Simon explained our situation, but it's only right that I request your services myself. I need you to return to England and put an end to the threat of the Rose Crusaders. Their white rose cards form a barrier that prevents my armies from setting foot on British soil. Although we Celts have the red rose cards, we are but inheritors who are unable to wield their full power. In the hopes of reversing our fortunes, we gambled on a druid legend that spoke of a rose duelist.
According to the same legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than an opponent's to capture a rose card of another color.
I believe that it's important that you keep this in mind. The cost of your deck should not exceed the cost of your opponent's deck. I would like to note that our resources have been pressed to the limit, requiring us to invade England by August. Ooh. Well, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of time paranormal, since it is after Christmas, and we survived the Mayan apocalypse. My troops will land in Milford Haven, Wales, and march on to face the enemy at Bosworth Field. Having all the Rose Crusaders out of commission by this time would be ideal, but as this might prove difficult, any reduction of their force would be appreciated. Right then, let us part company and reunite in Bosworth. Simon will provide you with the details as to where and when we'll meet once more. Alright, so we can face Weevil, Underwood, and Rex Raptor. Two classics from the first series. Well, let's see what we got in our deck. So we got Mana the Aqua as our deck leader. Gamori Dragon, Aqua Mador, got decent defense. Bioplant, Crocodilus, White Dolphin, Many, Black Shark, ooh. Karyushin, the Criminals, two of them, Mechanical Snail, Bolt Penguin, Fiend Kraken, Lucky Huron, Melting Red Shadow, Turtle Tiger, Twin Long Rods #1, Hit Odenchak, the Furious Sea King, Psychic Kappa, Flying Penguin, Giant Red Sea Snake, Kane Kabuto, Raygun, Kamen, Amoeba, Yeti Karu, Turtle Raccoon, Starboy, Penguin Soldier, Liquid Beast, Night Lizard, two of them, a Tentacle Plant, and we got Eye of Truth, Aqua Force, the Power Kaishin, and one Tears of the Mermaid. Sorry it's taking a while, I guess it's saving. It's taking a really long time to save this. There we go. So, let's face off Rex Raptor, because, well, if you know him from the anime, he has dinosaur deck. And me personally, I love dinosaurs. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna try my best at the Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged characters. You know, like how Rex and Weevil are Beeps and Butthead. The Rose Duelist, eh? I'm like, not impressed. In fact, I'll crush you to a pulp with my dinosaur deck. So we got Mori Dragon, Sea Common, and Fiend Kraken. And yeah, this is the Terrain Wasteland. You gotta have... The terrain will be either an advantage or disadvantage, because my Aqua guys are really weak in this. I wish you give them a power up. Or if when the next turn I draw in Karyushin, I can turn the field to water. For now, let's summon Komori Dragon. Sweet, Aqua Chorus. I'll save that for later, so... Oh yeah, another thing to point out. Well, maybe in the next draw. Let's just pray his dino isn't powerful than my dragon. Oh, it's Mammoth Graveyard. And here we go. Another cool thing about this game. The 3D battles. Earthquake! Weird, last time I checked, Earthquake doesn't affect flying types according to Pokemon. Oh well. Well, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Two different franchises. One that focuses on saving the world with card games, and the other saving the world using cute, adorable Pokemon. Here we go. Now that, and another cool thing is how most of the original Yu-Gi-Oh cards like Sword Stalker, Cursive Dragon, and of course Karyushin are good examples that are just cards that have descriptions. Some of them were given abilities, some that either increase their attack or some that change the terrain. Oh, you've made Karyushin angry, Mammoth Graveyard. Wipe out! And now your bones will be drifted in various directions, where paleontologists will someday find you. Yeah, that's the only safe thing to do so far. Just set that the criminals to defense mode. Oh, and two-headed King Rex. Huh. A dinosaur that breathes fire. Maybe the Chinese weren't that crazy when they thought the first dinosaur bones were dragons. But yeah, I kind of remember in the anime, his main two-headed King Rex's main method of attack was stomping on things. Oh well. Let's see what I got now. Hard the cartel. Oh yeah, right. Haven't done anything. Wow, Lucky Huron's powerful in this. Well, dang. Kind of weird butterfly thing with Cyclops with Squidward's nose. Oh well, let's put him there. Oh wait, but first, let's get rid of a few guys. Alright, let's see. Starboy, Flying Penguin. Man, I really need some more spells that. Alright, Aqua Chorus. Increase my water due. Whoa, shit. That means it's his most powerful card, Brachioratus. Skipping that. Well, I am literally in a pickle. Mechanical snail. Let's see. Ay caramba. Yeah. This will end badly. Oh yeah, there it is. Brachioratus. But yeah, you know, first two-headed King Rex. And here we go, ocean terrain. Maybe when I poem, right guys? Oh wait, we already saw it with Karyushin. But this is gonna hurt a lot. Oh, also because of the boost I gave him thanks to Aqua Chorus. Unless I can pull off Tears of the Mermaid or something, I am boned. But here's something I kind of find funny. Yeah, Brachioratus' victory screech is a donkey's. That is pretty much funny right there. Alright, a slight warning. This game is pretty much known for giving seizures. There are some attacks that will be really flashy. And in case you don't know what a seizure is, well, Pokemon's kind of infamous for that with that Japanese episode featuring Porygon, where an explosion caused by Pikachu caused the red and white flash continuously, and well, yeah. The episode got banned, and Porygon will never be seen in the anime. All because of the lovable mouse we know as Pikachu. Alright, let's see. But yeah, this could be my first loss. Yeah, maybe I should have gone with Weevil. Because at least then it's all just forest and a couple of wastelands. Sword Armor Dragon. There, thought I'd close my blind so it's not that overexposed and bright. Kind of works when comparing the camera, but so close. I think the only safe bet is to, let's see. Ooh, he's good. Kind of wait for him to charge at my guys, and he'll lose points gradually. Like that. Giant red sea snake. Ha, I'm resistant to your spikes. And you've made him angry. Ha! Sweet, Tears of the Mermaid. Oh, if only giant red sea snake wasn't weak. Another sword arm of dragon, really. Well, power decrease for you. But dang, not good, not weak enough. Thunder. Just out of curiosity, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. Was trying for a fusion. Because yeah, another good thing, most of the cards, like Black Skull Dragon or Gaia the Dragon Champion, it doesn't require polymerization in this game. You can just put the two together and boom, you got the powerful card. So yeah, I guess I'm doing the wait a while for stuff to work. But yeah, we get to see what a penguin with electric whips does. We just have to wait for him to charge. Da -da 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 -da. And that's one of the more or less flashy attacks that won't probably cause a seizure. So yeah. Haha, 450. Kinda realized if I hadn't lost Komori Dragon, I would have made Thunder Dragon with both Penguin. Let's see. I got another sea common. You know, Psychic Kappa's got a... Oh! There is a fusion now. Both Escargot. Kinda decent Thunder card. Let's see if it'll trick him. Let's see if we can trick him to attack. And it worked. Bold Escargot versus Uraby. Which in some ways, Uraby kinda looks like your standard Sharptooth. Except from Realm Before Time, except, you know, instead of 3 fingers, almost any theropod in that shell will have the traditional T-Rex 2 fingers. Do not know why they did that. So if I can manage to trick him again, we might actually win this. Oh, sweet. Manny Black Shark against another Uraby. Alright, do your battle cry and then spit out your fireballs. This would be a good time for the Jaws theme to play. Da 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 da. I can kind of believe a shark that's capable of eating dinosaurs. I mean, Megalodon exists, and that thing's way bigger than both an average great white and a T-Rex. And we've actually managed to have won the duel. Thank God! Thought I was going to be in the pickle, but thanks to that water area, I managed to survive. And now to get some good cards. Introducing the Graveyard Swap Machine. So let's see what we can get. Two-Headed King Rex, meh. Trachodon, meh. And yeah, if you can get 3 of the same card in the row, you get a rare card. This kind of happened to me in my trial run, where some notable examples are Shadow Ghoul. I lined him 3 times twice, and out of those I got Summon Skull and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Me? Lose? I don't believe it. Alright, so we can face Bonds, or Darkness Ruler, aka Panic, in the next part. Till then, bye-bye.